Hello everybody and welcome back into United Center from Chicago, Illinois. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Chicago Blackhawks, first of two meetings this year. First one from Chicago. Erik Källgren gets the start tonight for the Leafs in this black and white special. The Chicago Blackhawks are going to go to Marc-Andre Fleury. It's going to be a good one. The Hawks and the Leafs from Chicago. And the draw here coming to center ice. And it's one back and controlled. Here come the Hawks inside. Jones to Doc. That shot blocked. Hall has it back to Matthews. Here comes Toronto with the puck. Chicago with the more stripes. Toronto, the more darker black. Yeah, the Hawks just a little bit of a lighter black, but they have more white stripes, and that's how you can tell the difference. Stopped by Källgren. In the corner, Hawks try to get it. There's Justin Hall. Gave it away. Kane right on. Stopped by Källgren. Marner has it now for Toronto. Fires it down into the Chicago ice. That goes in and around. It finds Jones. Seth Jones poked in behind. DeHaan cut off by two Leafs. Marner goes after it. Huge hit on Kane, and that's going to be a penalty against Toronto. Just over 4 minutes into the first period. Chicago have the first power play of the night. So here we go. The draw will come. It's one back. Gustafsson shot. That's blocked. Liljegren's there, and he clears down the ice. This bounces out in front. Gustafsson in his own zone here. Gave it away to Engvall. Here he is shorthanded. Kicks it back. That goes in deep into the Chicago corner. Liljegren picks it up. Tries to center. Has it back himself. Gets around everybody to the net. Scores! Timothy Liljegren! Oh, what a goal! Gets around all the Chicago D. Beats Fleury. It's a short-handed tally. The Leafs have the lead. Wow. Liljegren just did what? Now that is the big question here. A short-handed goal for the Maple Leafs early. Liljegren gets around everyone and beats Marc-Andre Fleury. What a defensive play by Timothy Liljegren, stepping into the play again. And this is what good things do for you, as Timothy Liljegren now has, how many now on the year for him? That's his second of the year, but it is a pretty one. Hawks bring it in, right side, shot right on, stopped by Källgren. There's Liljegren, he clears it down the ice. That's fired in and around. They'll find Kurashev. It's stolen back by Wayne Simmons. Gustafsson clears, and that does just get out of the zone. Strome. In comes Chicago. That drop back to Hagel. And that's given away. Simmons is there, and he clears it down the ice again. And they'll go for icing against Toronto. So the Leafs have the lead. And Chicago can't believe it. Draw one back. Controlled here. Picked up by Wayne Simmons. Here's Simmons for Toronto. Has speed. Turns back. He has Marner to the net. And he's stopped by Fleury. In too tight. Maybe too slow on the shot. Simmons going after the puck now. McCabe still has it. And here come the Blackhawks. Strome. Down that left side. Sandin back to defend. Shot right on. Stopped by Källgren. Tavares will bring it out for Toronto. And he'll bring it as Kurashev to Strome. Now Simmons. Back ahead. That finds Liljegren. He already has one here tonight. Gets around everybody again. And he almost did it twice. Simmons played it back to the net. Fleury's on top of it and holds on for Chicago. Timothy Liljegren with a beautiful goal early on in this game. A short-handed tally. Gets around all the D in front. Beats Marc-Andre Fleury. And that's why Toronto has the lead here tonight. Here's Brody. Plays it back to Muzzin. Winds up. Fires. That's blasted right at Fleury. Easy save. He'll hold on here in the Chicago zone. It's black and white night from Chicago. An alternate affair. A special one. The draw. One back. Controlled by McCabe. And here come the Blackhawks with Alex DeBrincat. DeBrincat down the right side. Shot off the leg. There's Clifford. Tries to clear. Not out. Kirby Dach keeps it in. In the corner. Stolen back by Dach. In front. Stopped by Källgren. Loose in front. They can't put it in. Pierre Engvall. Here's Toronto. They'll fire it down and wide of the Chicago net. Murphy in the corner of the zone. Gave it away. Kerfoot shot. In front. Engvall. And that one, I think it hit one of the D in front, or maybe Fleury did get a piece. But here's Dach. Brings it the other way for Chicago. Muzzin on him. Kerfoot with it back. Engvall to Jake Muzzin. 4 minutes to go in the period. It's all right now in terms of Timothy Liljegren, the 1-0 Toronto lead. Here's Dach. Has it back, and McCabe spins around and gave it away to Engvall in the corner. He'll drop it back. Marner in front. That tries to find help. McCabe was there and just got it out of the reach of the Maple Leafs. Johnson closed off along the boards. Hall back to Nylander. Here comes Toronto. William Nylander fakes the slap, goes back after the puck, and Jonathan Taves is back. Here's Murphy, knocked off the puck. Hall there, clears, not out. Riley to Nylander. He'll get it the rest of the way down the Chicago ice. This finds Matthews. Matthews to the net! In front, tried to center that. Too much movement. Didn't take the shot, but the Leafs have the 1-0 lead after one. Shots on goal in the hockey game. 7 for the Leafs, 5 for the Hawks. That's 1-0 Toronto. Hits 7-3 Toronto. Face-offs 4-2 Chicago. Power play Chicago 0 for 1. Toronto with a short-handed goal on the night. Their 18th shorty of the year. Welcome into the second period here tonight from United Center, Chicago. The Leafs almost, I think they are at the halfway mark of the season officially. Or were last night. Here come the Hawks inside. Leafs beating Boston 5-2 the other night. And now Matthews and the Leafs take on the Hawks here tonight. And Liljegren came out with that splendid move in the first period that has Toronto in front 1-0. Fired into the far corner. To hand to it here for Chicago. That's played to Jones. Jones back to Patrick Kane. He has Kirby Dach on the left side. Knocked off by Marner. Leafs back to it, and Justin Hall. Just over 3 gone in the period. That's played up to William Nylander. Nylander, he'll bring it in. He'll fake the swap. Makes his way to the net. And ran out of room. Marner goes back after it on Jones. Seth Jones back to Dach in the corner. Gave it away to Matthews. He goes after it again. That's played to Kane, and he gets it out. Huge hit on Patrick Kane, and there will be a response. Justin Hall and Kirby Dach are going to fight. And Hall and Dach, this is not something you think you would see. And Dach is getting pounded right now, and he drops to the ice. Wow. Now that's a very unlikely fight right there. Justin Hall and Kirby Dach. Yeah, that's not a fight you would think you would see. Hall cleans up Patrick Kane right in front of the Toronto bench, and the Hawks did not like that one bit. And Dach steps in, and then he gets taken down in front of the home crowd here. Just silence right now from United Center. Face-off just outside the Chicago zone, just over the 5-minute mark of the second period. Leafs still in front 1-0 thanks to Timothy Liljegren. Brody fires it in. That goes off his stick and in deep. Finds Jones. Huge hit. Wayne Simmons. He'll go after him again. Trying to get him twice. Stolen by Kasha. And Kurashev has it back now for Chicago. DeHaan. Kabilak. And here comes Kurashev. In for Dylan Strome. Makes his way to the net. Slows down. Tries to get it back. Spins. Drops for Kabilak. Kabilak. Back for Strome again. Open ice. Shot block. Kurashev in front. He fires it wide. Brody's there and clears it down the ice. That'll be icing against the Leafs, so just 10:55 to go in the second period now. Just about to hit the halfway mark of this game. Still the only goal to Timothy Liljegren. Here's the face-off. Black and white night, a special one. And the Leafs have the lead. Here's Kasha. He'll fire it down into the Chicago zone. That bounced off Fleury. Plays it back in front. Kurashev. Jones. Down come the Blackhawks. Kabulak on the right side, and they took a run at him. Wayne Simmons now for Toronto. The Wayne train fires it in deep. That finds Tavares. Drop for Kasha. Back to the point and back down the Toronto ice. Too much passing by the Leafs. Make up your decision and shoot the puck, or don't do anything at all. And on that play, they didn't do anything. Too much passing resulted in no shot on net. This is played down the ice, and he'll go for another icing unless Nylander gets to it, which he does. And in tight, he's stopped by Fleury. Easy kick save there. Here come the Hawks. 6 minutes to go in the period. Jonathan Taves in. Dangles backhand. Stopped by Källgren. Nylander back to Matthews. It's been a defensive game tonight, clearly. That's fired in. And Fleury will settle it down and now plays it to Jones. Matthews trying to keep it in. Johnson brings it out for Chicago. Turns back. Here's Johnson. In the corner. Matthews after him, and he took him down. Marner in front. That tried to find Nylander. Matthews shot. That's blocked. Gets it back again. Winds up. Shoots. That's deflected. Jones is there and gets it out. Johnson with it. Lost it. Here's Liljegren again. He's been sparked tonight. And that's played back to Johnson. Turns it over. Being chased. Jones. Under 2 to go in the period. Still 1-0 Toronto from the first. That's turned over to Matthews. Matthews brings it in, has Kerfoot. Kerfoot looks back and finds Matthews. Liljegren in front, drops to Kerfoot. Can't get a shot to the net. Again, too much holding and passing. Kerfoot. Matthews tried to get the puck. Johnson, and that'll do it for 2. Leafs still lead it 1-0 after 2 on the Chicago Blackhawks. Liljegren with the only goal. It came back in the first, a shorthanded goal. Stats after that second period of play. The shots that period were 1 aside. That was it. Hits 15-5 Toronto. Faceoffs 5-4 Chicago. Power play Chicago 0 for 1. Toronto with a shorthanded goal. We head to the third. It's still 1-0 Leafs. Welcome into the third period. The Toronto Maple Leafs in a little bit of a tight spot here. Here's the draw. And it's one back, controlled here by the Hawks. Stolen by Marner. Matthews to start the period, winds up, shoots! Fired it wide. Hall back to Nylander in tight for Matthews to the net. It rolls in front and he tried to settle it down. Kurashev, it's kept in by the Maple Leafs again. Matthews trying to get around. That's poked deep. DeBrincat has it. Nylander trying to keep it in, but Jones gets it out. He has Kurashev early in the third, still a 1-0 Leaf lead. Nylander back to Marner. Turned over to Alex DeBrincat. Nylander was there. Here's Doc again. Lost it as Riley clears it. Back to Marner and down the ice. Nylander will chase after it. William Nylander's to it first. He'll drop back. And that's off Kurashev. And again, easily out. So another regroup here. Hall dropped to Riley. Toronto tired. They played in Boston last night, winning 5-2. Tonight with a 1-0 lead. Here's Simmons to the net. Tries to drop it off. Him and Matthews have done well over the last few games together. Simmons has it. Plays to Hall. Back to Simmons. Back in front to Matthews. And just about found him again. Taves to Hagel. Being chased in his own zone. That comes out. Matthews is looking for it. Simmons gets it ahead. Hagel. Back finding Kurashev. Taken down. Justin Hall again. And here he comes. He has help with him. Plays that across to Wayne Simmons. Winds up. Shoots. Off the leg. And out. And back down the Toronto ice. This will go for icing against the Blackhawks as Tavares touches first. Just halfway through the third. It's still 1-0 Leafs. Liljegren, the lone goal. And it was back in the first. The draw. Right side of the Chicago goal here. One back, controlled. Hagel with control here to Taves. Off his stick. Jones brings it in. Tries to get it in the corner. Tavares to it first to Wayne Simmons. Here comes the Wayne train again. Closed off hard. Here's Jones back in his own zone. Kerfoot joining the rush. But Jones got it around him and out. Taves, 7.5 left. And he got kneed. And luckily no call there against Toronto. Here's Alex Kerfoot. Kerfoot moves in, looks, waits, shoots! Walk it away. You never know what's going to happen with those shots. Here's Hagel back in the corner to Jones in front of his goal. To hand back, Kurashev not out. Kerfoot keeps it in. He has Engvall, and he fired it off the mark. Clifford back to the point for TJ Brody. Kerfoot shot blocked. In front to hand, knocked it down. Clifford was there, and out it comes by Taves. Clifford with it again. Hagel stepped into the play. 3.5 left. Ilya Mikheyev. And he's taken down. Hagel. That's back to Gaudette. And now Mikheyev to Engvall and back into the Chicago zone. Fired around. That finds the hand. In the zone and stolen by Simmons. He shoots. Stop. They score. Jason Spezza in tight. Wait. Makes it 2-0 Toronto on the back-to-back night. And that'll put things away here tonight from Chicago. Spezza with his 6th of the year. And Chicago just moments away from pulling their goalie to try to tie. Now down by 2. Just a minute 33 left. Road trip has been successful for the Leafs so far. Last night in Boston 5-2. Tonight 2-0 right now. Late. Chicago's going to pull the goalie. Gaudette played in front. And Hall, the only stick there, kept in by Entwistle. In front, great save, rebound, and Shalgren got across. Here's Nylander in his own zone. Leafs get ahead of Matthews. Austin Matthews to the empty net. He scores, and he makes it 3-0 Toronto. And Austin Matthews now has number 36 on the year. 36 goals in 34 games played on the year for Austin Matthews. What a splendid performance by the Maple Leafs tonight defensively, and the goaltending as well, exceptional to get the job done from Chicago on this back-to-back night. So Matthews will seal it. The empty net makes it 3-0 here in the final minute. Still 45.8 seconds left. Draw one back. Here's Murphy at center to McCabe. Back to Alex DeBrincat. Hall was there. Riley back to Matthews. Justin Hall has stepped up big this year. Here's Matthews. Shoots, and Fleury going up high. Made that save. 33 seconds left. You never know what's going to happen, and you can just tell the anger here in Chicago right now. They did a lot here tonight. They put the puck to the net, and guess who is better other than Eric Kallgren, who's just been stellar this year so far. Murphy, that's given away. Hall gets it back ahead. That can't find Marner. McCabe has it in his own zone to Murphy. 16 seconds left. DeBrincat back to Kurashev. That's knocked out by the Leafs. Now brought back in. Kurashev, and it slides wide on Kallgren. Back in behind. That finds Matthews. 6 seconds left. Austin Matthews. One last race. 2 seconds left. In shoots. Stopped. And that'll do it. The Leafs beat the Chicago Blackhawks in the first of 2 meetings this year. 3-0 shutting them out. Eric Kallgren already has his 8th shutout of the year. That's the 11th shutout, the 12th shutout combined by the Leafs. Campbell with 4. And Toronto with another shutout here tonight on Black and White Night in United Center. 3-0 your final score between the Blackhawks and the Maple Leafs.